May not be able to see the top of the tree is what I'm worried about, though.
Yeah, you know, they should have an okay forecast aside from having to be bundled up through the evening. Temperatures are going to be chilly pretty much from this afternoon all the way through tonight. But those gray skies, you know, we're all talking about it. We'll continue to keep them. Luckily, that fog, however, won't sink down as far until early tomorrow. So at least we have a little bit of time to actually enjoy that tree lighting tonight. As we look at visibility right now, we have seen some improvement across the Sacramento and San Joaquin valleys, but across portions of the foothills, especially around Amador and Calaveras County, still seeing some dense fog out there this afternoon in certain spots. So please make sure to be careful as you're driving around this afternoon. But looking at satellite and radar, you can see that blanket of fog clearly all the way across the valley floor, stretching out towards the Delta, portions of the North Bay too, and even hugging just up against the foothills. And once it reaches about 2,000 feet in elevation, that's where it's mixing out to sunshine right now. Around the Sierra, you're probably stepping out going, it is a beautiful day. Plenty of sunshine from the Sierra, even into portions of the foothills like Placerville. Now, ridge of high pressure has been sitting overhead. That has been keeping the lid on this fog and trapping it in the valley. We've got moist ground and also a lot of cool air right at ground level, and that's what's really been creating our fog each and every morning and through the evening. Now, that cold air and saturated air, well, that's trapped at the surface, and that high pressure just keeping a lid on top of it, not letting anything move and not letting anything mix up that fog to clear it out of the valley floor. So that's what we're up against. Now, our pattern change, that's not going to happen for several days. So we're going to continue to keep these gray afternoons going, gray mornings, gray evenings. And as we take a look at things out there today, there will be the possibility of a few peaks of sunshine. But when it comes to it, we're going to continue to hold on to those gray skies. As we look ahead to this evening into early tomorrow morning, we are expecting another round of dense fog at times across the valley. We could see some visibilities down to 1/4 of a mile or less. So please make sure to be careful. Continue staying careful as we head into early tomorrow with that dense fog moving back in. As far as temperatures go out there this afternoon, we're not going to warm up much. Back into the upper 40s we go over the next couple of hours, and then cooling down tonight as that fog starts to roll right back in. Across the valley, we've got cooler than average highs. Meanwhile, as you get above 2,000 feet in elevation, a completely different story. 50s to even upper 60s across the foothills and Sierra, and some temperatures today reaching for near record highs across their higher elevations. A completely different story on the valley floor. And again, as I mentioned, we're going to keep that fog around even through this evening. So if you are heading out to the Capitol tree lighting tonight, temperatures are going to stay cool. That fog will start to roll back in after about 9 o'clock this evening, but those gray skies will continue. As far as the pattern change goes, I am looking ahead to next Tuesday and Wednesday for a little bit of a change, but right now models are still very inconsistent. So until we get there, this dry gray pattern, it's going to continue from today all the way through the weekend, even into early next week with highs in the upper 40s and lower 50s. Dom.
All right, Ashley, thank you.